Are you a procrastinator? Maybe so. Well, you're in the right place. We're talking with Pauline. Hi, Pauline.
Hey.
Pauline, what do you have to say about procrastination? First of all, would you call yourself a procrastinator?
Absolutely, 100%. I am a procrastinator. Maybe the reason my name starts with a P is because it stands for Pauline the Procrastinator.
Well, you sound proud that you're a procrastinator, Pauline.
I don't mind. I'm okay with it. I think I get things done in time. I think that's the most important thing. I think I do fairly quality work, but I do work better under pressure. That is true.
All right, so that could be a benefit. We'll talk more about that in a minute. First, is there some ways that you could share with us that we can avoid procrastination? Or are you even trying to avoid it? I don't know.
Well, I guess there are some things that I never get around to because there is no set deadline for it, right? So if I have goals, like I want to work out more or I want to be more in shape, there's no deadline that says I have to get that done at a certain time. So I have to create deadlines that feel like a pressure in order for me to get around to
Does that
doing
work?
it.
Do you actually follow those?
I do. I am highly motivated by checklists. I know not everybody is. I have a checklist in my house that I have a big board in my room and I check it off every night. And they're just small daily activities that I want to do to build habits in my life that will eventually hopefully reach those goals. And so I still might procrastinate and not do them until the end of the night.
Got it.
But I get it done.
But you get them done, right?
Yeah.
You don't just keep waiting, right?
Usually anyways.
All right. Well, are there any advantages to procrastinating? You shared sort of one earlier.
Yeah, I think one of the advantages is that as somebody who is has a lot of experience in procrastinating, I am very comfortable working under pressure, working with a deadline. And, there are certain jobs, like actually the one I have with script writing here, that happens with a very strong deadline with only a short window of time where I have to work. And the fact that I'm somebody who's motivated by that and doesn't find that to be off-putting or exceedingly stressful is actually a really good thing, I think.
I find that pressure does sometimes help me to focus more. You only have a certain amount of time to get something done and you can sit down and focus on it. Otherwise, you may think, oh, I need to do this and that, and you get distracted, right? And so that is true. There are maybe some benefits to procrastinating.
Another one that I think comes up is just the fact that when I am procrastinating on something I know does need to get done eventually, usually the way that I procrastinate is by doing all these other things that make me still feel like, well, I'm getting something done. Like I'm getting my dishes done and I'm washing, the clothes, or I'm doing all these other things. So, and then I finally get to the thing I have to do because I still have to do it. And I didn't just get that done. I have a beautifully clean house and got all this other stuff
So you're
done.
being productive. You're not just sitting on the couch.
Yeah, so part of it, the question is, how do you procrastinate? Do you procrastinate by just sitting on the couch and watching TV for hours and hours? Or do you procrastinate by finding a lot of other projects that you decide you have to do first? If that's the case, I think that can be beneficial.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your insights, Pauline. Be sure to check out our article to learn more about procrastination and maybe some ways you can avoid it. We'll see you next time here on Insights.